7 ways to say I love you. Love is not merely a word, but an expression that carries the essence of human connection. It goes beyond vocalized declarations, echoing in actions, gestures, and moments that weave bonds stronger than any words could convey. Today, let us explore 7 profound ways to say I love you, ways that transcend speech and touch the heart. Being truly present with someone is one of the most profound ways to show love. In today's world, where distractions are everywhere, from smartphones to social media and constant noise, the act of giving someone your full attention is incredibly powerful. It's more than just being physically there, it's about engaging with them in a way that makes them feel heard, seen, and valued. When you're present, you communicate not just through words, but through your energy, focus, and actions. This level of attentiveness says, I care about you enough to give you my time and attention in a world that is increasingly fast-paced and fragmented. This kind of presence becomes rare, making it even more meaningful. To be present means to be mindful. When you're with someone, you're not thinking about what's next on your agenda or how much longer the conversation will last. You're fully immersed in the moment, listening intently to what they are saying, not just with your ears, but with your heart. You are engaged in the exchange, responding thoughtfully, and acknowledging their feelings. This level of attention creates an atmosphere where the other person feels valued, respected, and understood. It's a powerful way of showing love because it signals to the other person that they are worthy of your time and that they matter to you in this moment. The act of being present isn't limited to simply giving someone your undivided attention during a conversation. It extends to every aspect of interaction, whether it's sharing a quiet moment together or experiencing life's small joys side by side. For example, when you walk through a park with someone, truly being present means noticing the beauty of the surroundings together, pointing out something interesting, and enjoying each other's company without being distracted by your phone or your thoughts. In doing so, you reinforce the idea that the other person's presence matters and that the time you spend together is precious. In relationships, presence can be particularly transformative. When someone is struggling or going through a tough time, the greatest thing you can do is be there. Sometimes it's not about offering solutions or advice. Often, the most loving thing you can do is sit with them in silence, offering the comfort of your presence. This type of emotional support communicates to the other person that they are not alone. It shows them that you are standing beside them, even when there's nothing more to say. By just being there, you show them they are loved, and that's often the most profound form of support. Being present also requires vulnerability. In today's digital age, it's easy to hide behind screens, texting or messaging rather than engaging in face-to-face conversations. But to truly be present with someone requires that you put down distractions and invest emotionally in the moment. It takes the courage to be fully open to what the other person is feeling, without judgment or the urge to fix things. This act of vulnerability deepens emotional intimacy because it signals to the other person that you are open and available to them, without distractions or barriers. In romantic relationships, being present takes on an even more profound significance. The act of being there for your partner, not just physically but emotionally, is one of the clearest ways to show love. For example, when you make an effort to leave behind the stress of your workday, put away your phone, and engage with your partner, you tell them, I'm here with you right now, and I'm not going anywhere. This simple but powerful act can create a deeper bond because it shows that you prioritize the relationship and are fully committed to the time you share together. Being present can also help to strengthen your own emotional resilience. When you learn to be in the moment, you experience life more fully. You become more aware of your emotions and the emotions of others. This awareness leads to greater emotional intelligence, which is essential for building healthy, loving relationships. By focusing on the here and now, you are better able to understand your own needs and the needs of those around you. This mindfulness, this ability to live fully in the present, also fosters empathy. You become more attuned to the feelings and needs of others, which in turn deepens your ability to love and connect on a more authentic level. The importance of presence also extends beyond close relationships and can transform the way we interact with the world. When you give someone your undivided attention, whether it's a colleague, a friend, or even a stranger, you demonstrate respect. This can have a ripple effect, fostering more positive and compassionate connections in your everyday interactions. When people feel truly heard, they are more likely to reciprocate that kindness and attentiveness, spreading a culture of presence and care. Moreover, the act of being present can enhance the quality of your experiences. When you're truly present, you're able to enjoy life in a deeper, more meaningful way. The simple act of sitting down for a meal, savoring every bite, and engaging with the person across from you allows you to experience the moment with greater gratitude and appreciation. Instead of rushing through life, constantly focused on the next task or the next goal, presence invites you to slow down and fully engage with the here and now. This helps you to create lasting memories and a richer, more connected life. Being present is also a reminder of love's unconditional nature. When you give someone your attention without the expectation of receiving anything in return, you show them that love is not transactional. It's an offering from the heart, something that is freely given. This is what makes love so powerful. It's not about what we do for someone else, it's about how we make them feel when we are with them. And being fully present in their lives makes them feel seen, heard, and deeply loved. In conclusion, presence is one of the most meaningful ways to express love. It goes beyond words and actions, speaking directly to the heart. When we choose to be present with those we love, we show them they are worthy of our time and attention. We validate their feelings, stand by them through both joy and sorrow, and create deeper, more meaningful connections. In a world full of distractions, the simple act of being fully present becomes an act of love that transforms relationships and enhances the beauty of life itself. Compassion is a powerful expression of love that has the ability to build deeper connections and foster healing. It is often said that love is not just a feeling but an action, and compassion is one of the clearest ways to translate that love into meaningful deeds. When we show compassion, we are opening our hearts to another person's experience, whether that experience is one of joy, pain, struggle, or triumph. It's an invitation to connect on a deeper, more human level, beyond superficial interactions or casual exchanges. Compassion tells the other person, I see you, I understand you, and I am here for you. At its core, compassion is about empathy, the ability to put ourselves in another person's shoes and feel what they are feeling. This is not simply about recognizing that someone is suffering or experiencing joy, but about genuinely understanding what that suffering or joy means to them and how it impacts their life. It is the difference between noticing someone's pain and actively wanting to ease it. When we extend compassion, we do so with the understanding that all human beings, regardless of their circumstances, deserve love, kindness, and support. Compassion bridges the gap between individuals, creating a space where vulnerability can be shared and healing can take place. When we show compassion, we are not merely offering sympathy, which can often feel distant and impersonal. Compassion is more active. It involves offering comfort, support, and a sense of safety. Sympathy, while important, can sometimes place the person who is offering it on a pedestal, creating a power imbalance between the giver and receiver. Compassion, on the other hand, seeks to meet the person where they are, acknowledging their humanity and offering support as equals. This kind of interaction fosters a sense of solidarity and deepens the emotional bond between individuals. In relationships, compassion plays a crucial role in creating an atmosphere of trust and security. When you show compassion to a loved one, you are signaling that their well-being is important to you. Whether it's offering a comforting touch, listening without judgment, or offering practical help during a time of need, these acts of compassion are expressions of love that speak louder than words. They show that you care, not only about their happiness, but also about their struggles and hardships. One of the most significant aspects of compassion is its ability to ease emotional pain. Life is full of challenges, setbacks, and moments of suffering. And when we are going through such times, the presence of a compassionate person can make all the difference. Knowing that someone is there to offer support, to listen without criticism, and to offer help without hesitation can bring immense comfort. It validates our feelings, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Compassion is like a balm to a wounded soul, helping to soothe pain, provide comfort, and create a sense of connection in times of distress. The act of showing compassion is not always about providing tangible solutions or fixing someone's problems. Often, the most compassionate thing we can do is simply to listen and be present. When someone is experiencing difficulty, whether it be grief, anxiety, or frustration, sometimes all they need is to be heard. Compassionate listening involves holding space for someone's feelings, giving them permission to express their emotions without fear of judgment. This act of deep listening communicates that their feelings are valid, their emotions are real, and their pain matters. It doesn't require immediate solutions or advice, it simply requires showing up with an open heart and a willingness to understand. Compassion can also have a transformative impact on the giver. When we extend compassion to others, we are not just helping them, we are enriching our own lives in profound ways. The act of caring for someone else often leads to increased feelings of satisfaction and fulfillment. Helping others, especially in times of need, allows us to step outside ourselves and focus on the well-being of another person. This selflessness creates a sense of purpose and meaning that enhances our own emotional well-being. By practicing compassion, we grow emotionally and spiritually, becoming more attuned to the needs of those around us and more in touch with our own humanity. The power of compassion extends beyond close personal relationships and can have a broader impact on society as a whole. When compassion is practiced collectively, it can foster a sense of community, support, and solidarity. In a world that often feels divided by differences, compassion can break down barriers and create connections between individuals from diverse backgrounds. When we approach others with compassion, we are acknowledging their humanity, regardless of where they come from or what they believe. This kind of compassion transcends cultural, social, and economic boundaries, creating a more inclusive and supportive environment for all. Moreover, compassion can also be a catalyst for change. When we feel deeply for someone's pain or injustice, we are often compelled to act. Whether it's advocating for social causes, standing up against inequality, or supporting charitable efforts, compassion can ignite a desire to make the world a better place. The more compassion we offer, the more we are likely to create a ripple effect of kindness and generosity that spreads throughout our communities. Supporting someone in their endeavors is one of the most meaningful ways to show love, because it reflects a genuine investment in their dreams, goals, and personal growth. When we love someone, we want to see them succeed and thrive, and offering our support is an expression of that desire. Whether it's emotional encouragement, physical help, or simply providing a listening ear, offering support strengthens relationships and deepens the bond between two people. It's about showing that you believe in their potential and are willing to be there, no matter the obstacles they face. One of the most profound ways to offer support is through emotional encouragement. Life can be full of self-doubt, especially when someone is pursuing something important or challenging. Whether it's a career aspiration, a personal goal, or a creative project, the path to success is often filled with uncertainty. In these moments, having someone who believes in you, who can offer words of encouragement, can make a world of difference. Emotional support can act as a pillar of strength, helping someone to keep going even when they feel like giving up. A simple phrase like "I believe in you" or "you've got this" can provide the confidence and motivation needed to continue, even in the face of challenges. When we offer support, it's important to recognize that each person has their own unique journey. Not everyone moves at the same pace, and the road to success is not always linear. What might seem like a small step to one person may feel like a giant leap to another. By offering our support, we're acknowledging the effort and perseverance that someone is putting into their pursuit, no matter how big or small the steps may seem. Love means being there to cheer someone on, no matter where they are in their journey, and understanding that the path to their success will look different from our own. Physical support can also play a crucial role in helping someone achieve their goals. This might involve helping them with tasks or responsibilities that free up time and energy for them to focus on their dreams. For example, if someone is juggling work, family, and a personal project, offering to help with household chores, running errands, or caring for children can relieve some of the burdens and allow them to focus more fully on what matters most to them. Small gestures of practical support like this show that you care and are invested in their success. It's a reminder that love is not just about words, but about actions that make a tangible difference in someone's life. Offering support also means being patient and understanding when things don't go as planned. Life is unpredictable and setbacks are inevitable. The ability to stand by someone during these moments of difficulty is a true reflection of love. It's easy to offer support when things are going well, but the real test of love comes when things are tough. When someone experiences failure or disappointment, they may need more than just encouragement, they need reassurance and a reminder that setbacks don't define their worth or potential. Offering a listening ear and a shoulder to lean on in these times of struggle shows that your support is unwavering, regardless of the circumstances. It's about being there, offering comfort, and reminding them that this moment is only temporary and that they can always try again. Sometimes, support is about stepping back and giving someone the space they need to grow. This can be just as important as offering encouragement or help. People who are pursuing personal growth or big dreams need room to explore, make mistakes, and learn at their own pace. While it's important to be there when needed, it's equally important to allow them the freedom to navigate their journey on their own. Love involves respecting their autonomy and trusting that they have the strength and ability to overcome obstacles, even when you're not there to guide them every step of the way. This kind of support is a balance between offering help when needed and giving space for independence. At times, supporting someone can involve offering practical advice or guidance. Sharing your own experiences or knowledge can help them navigate challenges and make informed decisions. However, it's important that this advice is offered with care and respect. It should never be about imposing your will or expectations on them, but rather about providing the insights that might be helpful in their situation. The best kind of support is one that encourages their individuality and respects their decisions while offering the wisdom of experience. It's also essential to recognize that support is not always about giving material resources or solving problems. Sometimes, the most supportive thing you can do is simply be present and show that you care. Whether it's attending a big event they've worked hard for, celebrating a milestone with them, or just checking in to see how they're doing, these small acts of love demonstrate that their endeavors are important to you. Presence speaks volumes. Showing up for someone, even when you can't physically do something for them, creates a deep sense of connection. It's a way of saying, I'm here for you, and I value you. Offering support is not just about making someone feel better temporarily, it's about empowering them to continue moving forward with strength and confidence. It's about reinforcing their belief in themselves and their dreams. When you support someone, you remind them that they don't have to face the challenges alone. The challenges might be difficult, but they are not insurmountable. By offering your help, you show them that they are capable of overcoming obstacles and that their dreams are worth fighting for. This kind of unconditional support builds resilience, confidence, and determination. Supporting someone also means recognizing their needs, not just your own desire to help. Everyone receives support in different ways, and it's important to be attuned to what the other person actually needs, rather than assuming what would be most helpful. For example, some people might need emotional reassurance, while others might need practical assistance. Being sensitive to these needs and responding in ways that align with them strengthens the bond between you and shows that you are genuinely invested in their well-being. Love is not just about grand gestures or dramatic actions. The everyday support we offer to others is often the most powerful way to demonstrate our love. It's the quiet acts of kindness, the moments of encouragement, and the ongoing belief in someone's potential that have the most lasting impact. When you support someone in their endeavors, you not only help them achieve their goals, but also create a foundation of trust, respect, and love that strengthens your relationship. Your support empowers them to believe in themselves, to continue pushing forward, and to know that they have someone by their side through it all. This is the true essence of love, standing beside someone as they chase their dreams and knowing that your love for them will always be a constant source of strength and encouragement. Sometimes, love is most powerfully communicated through the simple act of being present. In our fast-paced world, it's easy to get distracted by our own busy lives, obligations, and responsibilities. But when we show up for someone, whether it's for an important moment in their life or just because they know without a doubt that they matter, being present isn't just about physical proximity, it's about truly showing up emotionally and mentally, ready to engage, listen, and offer your full attention. It's about being there in a way that says, I'm here, I care, and I'm invested in you. When we are present with someone, we let go of distractions, setting aside our phones, thoughts, and external worries to focus solely on them. This act of intentional presence makes others feel seen and heard. In a world where many people feel ignored or overlooked, the gift of presence is powerful and deeply meaningful. By being present, we create a space where someone can be vulnerable, express their feelings, or simply be themselves without fear of judgment. We communicate that their thoughts, experiences, and emotions are important, and that they don't have to navigate them alone. One of the most meaningful ways to demonstrate presence is through active listening. Active listening is a practice that goes beyond hearing words. It's about fully engaging with what the other person is saying, understanding their emotions, and responding thoughtfully. It requires us to suspend our own thoughts and reactions, to silence the inner voice that's preparing a response or judgment, and to focus entirely on the speaker. By doing this, we show that we are emotionally attuned to them, that we care about what they're going through, and that we are invested in their well-being. Active listening is one of the most powerful ways to be present for someone, as it provides validation and comfort. When someone feels truly heard, it fosters trust and deepens the bond between them and the listener. Another aspect of being present is offering your physical presence during important moments, even when it may seem like a small gesture. Whether it's showing up to celebrate an achievement, offering a hug during a time of grief, or simply being by their side during a challenging time, your physical presence can communicate more than words ever could. The simple act of being there in person, to show support, comfort, or joy, can make all the difference. It tells the other person that they are worthy of your time and that you are willing to invest your energy into their happiness or healing. Presence speaks volumes in times of both celebration and sorrow, and the memories of being there for someone, no matter the circumstance, can last a lifetime. In relationships, being present also means being emotionally available. It's easy to be physically present with someone but mentally distracted. Emotional presence requires that we show up with an open heart, ready to connect and engage on a deeper level. Emotional availability means that we are receptive to the other person's needs and emotions, whether they are joyful or painful. It requires empathy, understanding, and sometimes vulnerability on our part. When we're emotionally present, we open ourselves up to the full experience of the other person's feelings. This allows them to feel safe and supported, knowing that they can share their innermost thoughts without fear of rejection or indifference. Being present for someone also involves patience. Often, when we're emotionally invested in someone's journey, we want to help, fix, or offer solutions. But sometimes the most loving thing we can do is simply to be there with them, without trying to change the situation or provide answers. Patience means understanding that the other person may need time, space, or quiet reflection before they are ready to talk or act. It's not about rushing them through their feelings or pushing them to find solutions. It's about offering the gift of time to process, to grieve, to celebrate, or to think. Your presence, without judgment or pressure, creates a safe and nurturing environment where they can feel understood and supported. Being present doesn't always require grand gestures. Sometimes it's the small, everyday acts of showing up that truly make an impact. This could be sitting together in silence, sharing a meal, or just being there during a mundane moment. These seemingly insignificant acts can become the foundation of a deep and lasting connection. The consistency of your presence during both the ordinary and extraordinary moments of life communicates that you are there through it all. Your presence becomes a quiet reassurance that no matter what happens, they are not alone. Additionally, presence can be about being there when things aren't going well. It's easy to show up when everything is going smoothly, but true love is demonstrated when we are there for someone during their hardest times. Whether they are experiencing loss, facing a difficult challenge, or simply going through a period of uncertainty. One of the most meaningful ways to express love is through the simple but profound act of serving others. When we serve, we demonstrate our love not through words, but through action, showing that we are willing to invest our time, energy, and resources into someone else's well-being. Service is a language of love that transcends boundaries and speaks directly to the heart. It's a way to show that we care not just in the abstract, but in practical, tangible ways. Whether it's a small gesture like making someone a cup of tea when they're feeling unwell, or a larger sacrifice like helping them through a difficult life transition, acts of service are a powerful expression of love. Service has the ability to communicate so much more than words can. Words can be spoken quickly, forgotten easily, or misunderstood. But an act of service is something concrete and lasting. It's a physical demonstration of love that requires intention and thoughtfulness. When we serve someone, we are showing them that we see their needs, that we recognize their struggles, and that we are willing to go out of our way to alleviate some of their burden. This kind of love is selfless. It puts the needs of others above our own and demonstrates a commitment to their happiness and well-being. Service is one of the clearest and most powerful ways to say, "I love you." But the beauty of service is that it can be expressed in a myriad of ways. It's not about grand gestures or sweeping acts of heroism, but about the small, everyday things that make a difference in someone's life. Service can look like cooking dinner for a loved one after a long day, running errands to ease their load, or simply offering a kind word or a listening ear when they need to talk. Sometimes, serving others means taking on tasks or responsibilities that they cannot manage on their own, whether due to time constraints, physical limitations, or emotional exhaustion. It's about recognizing where someone needs support and stepping in to offer help, without expectation of anything in return. The act of service also shows love through sacrifice. In order to serve others, we often have to give something up, whether it's our time, comfort, or resources. True love involves making sacrifices for the good of someone else, even when it's inconvenient or difficult. Service is an act of selflessness that often requires us to put aside our own wants or needs in order to fulfill someone else's. In relationships, this could mean prioritizing the needs of your partner, family member, or friend, sometimes even when it requires personal compromise. For example, you might choose to forgo a personal leisure activity to help a friend who is struggling, or you might give up your own time to care for a loved one in need. These sacrifices are a testament to the depth of your love and your willingness to invest in the happiness and well-being of others. Another important aspect of service is that it strengthens relationships and builds trust. When we serve someone, we demonstrate reliability, dependability, and loyalty. It shows that we are committed to their well-being and that we can be counted on in times of need. In romantic relationships, acts of service can deepen the emotional connection and foster a sense of partnership. By serving one another, couples create a foundation of trust where both partners know that they can rely on each other for support, care, and encouragement. This trust is the cornerstone of a strong, loving relationship. In friendships and familial relationships, service builds a sense of solidarity and mutual respect. When we serve our friends or family, we communicate that we value them and are willing to go the extra mile to support them. Acts of service in these relationships demonstrate that we are present, not just when things are going well, but also during difficult times. It creates a sense of community and shared responsibility, reinforcing the idea that we are in this together. Whether it's offering a helping hand, providing emotional support, or simply being there for someone when they need you most, serving others deepens our connections and reminds us of the importance of mutual care. Serving others can also be a way to show love to ourselves. When we serve with love and intention, we experience a sense of fulfillment and purpose. Helping others can be deeply rewarding, not just because we're making a difference in someone else's life, but because it strengthens our own sense of empathy, gratitude, and compassion. Service reminds us that we are part of a larger community, and by contributing to the well-being of others, we also enrich our own lives. This reciprocal relationship between service and personal fulfillment can lead to greater happiness, emotional satisfaction, and a deeper connection with the world around us. However, the most significant way that service expresses love is through its ability to heal and nurture. When someone is struggling, whether physically, emotionally, or mentally, active service can be an incredible source of comfort and support. Serving others during their times of need can provide them with a sense of relief, helping them to feel less alone in their struggles. It's in these moments of vulnerability that acts of service truly shine. When we are there for someone when they are at their lowest, when they are uncertain, scared, or overwhelmed, we offer them something invaluable: reassurance that they are loved, cared for, and supported. Service also has the ability to communicate deep love when it is done with thoughtfulness and care. It's not about simply checking a box or doing something out of obligation, but about considering the other person's needs, preferences, and desires. For example, preparing a meal for a loved one doesn't just mean feeding them, but thinking about what they enjoy, what will nourish them physically and emotionally, and what will make them feel loved and cared for. Similarly, offering your time to listen to someone's concerns isn't just about being there, but about listening with empathy, offering understanding, and providing emotional support in a way that aligns with their needs. Ultimately, service is an expression of love because it prioritizes the well-being of others. It is an active choice to invest in someone's happiness, health, and peace of mind, often at a personal cost. Through service, we show that we love others not just in words, but in the way we act, the way we give, and the way we show up for them. Service is a form of love that transcends barriers, that strengthens relationships, and that fosters a deep sense of connection and community. In a world that often emphasizes self-interest, acts of service remind us that true love is found in giving, in sharing, and in caring for the people around us. One of the most profound ways to express love is through physical touch, a form of communication that transcends words and speaks directly to the heart. Touch is one of the most primal expressions of affection, deeply rooted in our biology and our shared human experience. From the gentle caress of a loved one's hand to a warm embrace, physical touch has the ability to convey love, care, and support in a way that no other gesture can. It is a language all its own, one that bypasses the barriers of speech and speaks directly to the body and soul. Whether it's the comforting touch of a parent, the intimate embrace of a partner, or a simple hug from a friend, physical touch has the power to nurture and heal, providing a sense of comfort and reassurance. Touch is essential to human well-being. Studies have shown that physical touch can have a direct impact on our mental and emotional health. In times of stress or anxiety, a simple hug or holding hands can trigger the release of oxytocin, the hormone responsible for fostering feelings of connection and trust. This not only helps to reduce stress, but also promotes feelings of love and security. For example, a comforting touch can signal to the brain that everything is okay, helping to calm emotional turmoil and offering solace in moments of vulnerability. In this way, touch serves as a nonverbal expression of love, providing a sense of reassurance and emotional grounding. The power of touch is particularly evident in close relationships, where physical affection becomes a vital component of emotional connection. In romantic relationships, holding hands, cuddling, or kissing are physical expressions of love that create intimacy and closeness. These gestures are essential to maintaining a bond of affection and trust, helping partners feel valued, desired, and emotionally connected. Physical touch can also be a means of showing empathy and understanding. When a partner is going through a tough time, a gentle touch can convey a message of support, letting them know that they are not alone in their struggles. These small yet meaningful gestures of affection help to deepen emotional intimacy, strengthen the relationship, and provide comfort during difficult times. In friendships and familial relationships, physical touch serves as a reminder of our shared humanity and the bond that ties us together. Whether it's a hug between friends, a kiss on the cheek from a parent, or a reassuring pat on the back from a sibling, these acts of affection reinforce the sense of belonging and mutual care that is so crucial to healthy relationships. In these moments, touch transcends words, offering comfort and connection in a way that is often more powerful than anything we could say. In times of joy or sorrow, physical touch serves as a bridge between hearts, communicating support, happiness, and solidarity. Physical touch also plays a significant role in the development of children. From the moment of birth, a baby's first experiences of love are communicated through touch. A gentle embrace from a caregiver, the soothing sensation of being rocked, or the warmth of a mother's touch can provide a sense of security and emotional well-being. In the early stages of life, physical touch is essential for the development of trust, attachment, and emotional regulation. Children who receive consistent physical affection tend to grow up with a greater sense of self-worth, emotional resilience, and empathy. Touch is therefore a critical form of love, one that shapes our emotional landscape and influences our ability to form deep and meaningful relationships throughout life. The act of giving and receiving touch is also a powerful way to express love because it is inherently selfless. When we touch someone, we are offering our presence in a way that is intimate and personal. A hug, a hand on the shoulder, or a kiss on the forehead all communicate a deep sense of care and affection. These acts of physical closeness are a reminder that love is not just about words or gestures, but about being fully present with someone else. Touch requires us to be attuned to the needs of others, to be emotionally available, and to show up in ways that demonstrate our commitment to their well-being. It is a deeply vulnerable act, one that requires trust and openness, and it is this vulnerability that makes it such a powerful expression of love. Moreover, touch is not just about providing comfort, it also enhances feelings of joy and happiness. In moments of celebration, a high five, a celebratory hug, or a playful pat on the back can amplify the shared sense of joy and excitement. Physical touch is often a natural response to moments of happiness or triumph, reinforcing the positive emotions and deepening the connection between individuals. It is a way to celebrate life's victories, big and small, and to express love in the form of shared joy. These moments of physical closeness create lasting memories and strengthen the emotional bonds between individuals, making them feel more connected and appreciated. Importantly, physical touch is not limited to romantic relationships or close friendships. It is a form of love that can be expressed in various contexts and across different types of relationships. In fact, studies have shown that individuals who experience regular, positive physical touch tend to report higher levels of happiness and emotional well-being.